The Vast of Night is directed by Andrew Patterson and starring Sierra McCormick and Jake Horowitz. Film fans of YouTube, hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Josh, your movie apprentice, and this film follows a switchboard operator and radio host who discover a strange signal in the night sky that will change their lives and many as they know it. Before I do get into the review, if you like what I do on this channel, consider clicking the like button and subscribing to the channel. We are on that push for 200 subscribers by the end of the year, and I very much appreciate if we can get there before the year is out. This is by far one of my favourite films of the year. This is a very small, independent project that wasn't widely marketed. I wasn't actually aware of this film until my friend showed me it during the movie night in between our two lockdowns over here in the UK, and my god, was this film fantastic. I really just have to give a massive shout out to the overall collaboration of this film across several departments, because first of all, the pacing of this is outstanding. This was one of those films where it had a moment where I suddenly realised I was actually watching a very well crafted, well made film. There's a certain scene where our actress Sierra is operating the switchboard and picking up the sound that gets the plot rolling, and after so long I realised something. The shot had not cut away for several minutes. It's just one shot of her operating the switchboard with the occasional slight pan and zoom in showing her going through the motions, but this shot must have gone on for at least 5 to 10 minutes. It was actually amazing, and it was a great feeling just to realize that this hasn't cut away. This was so refreshing. It is so refreshing for the camera to just sit on the action and let the actors on set do the talking. And I have to give massive props to all the actors involved, especially our two leads, as they go through several scenes where they must have had to spend an entire day on set blocking these scenes out before actually hitting record to roll these scenes, because she has to deliver a lot of dialogue in this scene, going from switchboard to switchboard, interacting with different people that aren't even on the other end of them switchboards. It's clearly a script supervisor on set that is reading the lines to her, and they have to pace it perfectly. This had to be blocked out, paced, shot, rehearsed, the whole 9 yards over a long stretch of time just to get this all in one shot that didn't cut away. It's just refreshing to see a film doing this. And I have to really commend the script of this, because a lot of this is led by the dialogue. There is a moment including an interview with the radio host and a guest calling in. And this is another one of those shots where it goes on for ages. It does occasionally get cut up through a few fades to black, yes, but the entire time there is an amazing soundtrack and dialogue sequence playing over it. You are really invested in what these characters are saying as you're watching it go through. This is very much a homage to Close Encounters of the Third Kind in the way that things are slowly revealed. But this film does it better, because as much as I love Close Encounters of the Third Kind, I only really remember the iconic finale. Everything that came before that, I remember bits and bobs, but not overtly too much of it. This one, there are several scenes and dialogues that I remember clear as day a couple of months after watching it for the first time. Just the exchanges between characters, how real it feels. Without going into too many spoilers, I love how they really play with your expectations of what to expect. This film is set before the times of Area 51 conspiracy theories, so things slowly get built up over time, and you see these characters naturally questioning stuff, and they never feel like they're acting because of a movie. It very much feels like they're acting the way they are because that's how they would act in these scenarios. The way things are slowly revealed through ways that are different to what's presented on screen. There are a couple of moments when an obvious solution is presented to the leads in front of you, but they decide to either ignore those or decline those solutions, and shortly after they will find an alternative solution where a light bulb moment goes off in their head and they just go through it. I can't get over this film, man. This film needs to be seen by more people. It is on Amazon Prime right now. If you are a film buff like me and you somehow have not stumbled across this or been told about this yet, I implore you to go watch this. But overall, this film has great performances. The cinematography is gorgeous. It manages its low budget beautifully. The dialogue exchanges are capable of sucking you into the feature without having to try too hard at all. It plays with your expectations. It has a great pacing to it. It looks gorgeous, this movie. And again, I just love how refreshing it is for the camera to stay where it is, for the editing to not be as quick, and for the story and acting and screenplay to tell the story. It relies predominantly on those three things, which I think was a big risk for this first-time director and for this small independent project, but it is outstanding to look at, and I really don't get why it's got a fairly low score on IMDb, because I personally thought it was an absolutely amazing film and is easily one of my favourites of the year. Spoiler alert for my top 10 list. Overall, I'm going to have to say that The Vast of Night is a great cup of tea. So The Vast of Night, have you seen it? If you have, let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Let me know that any other films you want me to review from this year that I have not gotten around to yet. I'm generally being very loose with my selection of what films I review because of the time constraints I'm in and the lack of accessibility I have for a few of the new films. But please, if you are here and making it this far, consider clicking the like button and do subscribe to the channel. It would really mean a lot to me if we get to 200 by the end of the year. But until next time, my name is Josh, I have been your movie apprentice, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, thank you for watching and thank you for making it to the end of the video. While you are here, if you haven't done it yet, please feel free to drop a like and consider hitting that subscribe button for more reviews coming all the time. And also, while you are here, there are some other videos over there that you might want to sink your teeth into. Have a good day, guys, and do enjoy.